According to a new book that's due out in October, the book is called Unchecked: The Untold Story Behind Congress's Botched Impeachments of Donald Trump by Rachel Bade and Karun Demajian. Both Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham were on board with getting rid of Donald Trump during that second impeachment trial following the Capitol riot. Now, that part isn't exactly shocking. We knew at the time that the anger over what happened that day was still there, right? It had not had time to subside. Republican media had not had time to try to whitewash whatever happened that day and convince us it was Antifa. But Mitch McConnell had said, we've all known that Trump is crazy. I'm done with him. I will never speak to him again. But see, Mitch McConnell reportedly said that behind closed doors. Lindsey Graham, on the other hand, was much more public with his distaste for Donald Trump. So Lindsey Graham got on the Senate floor and said this publicly: Trump and I, we had a hell of a journey. I hate it being this way. Oh my God, I hate it. But today, all I can say is count me out. Enough is enough. So as the authors point out, both of these men were at that point ready to go along with that second impeachment to bar him from ever holding office again, which, before I get into why it didn't happen, would have been the smart thing for Republicans to do. And I'm sure in hindsight, as Mitch McConnell looks at the Republican Party and he's freaking out because we're putting up these terrible candidates, the Trump-endorsed people, they're not talking about issues, they're talking about culture wars, he's super pissed. He could have undone or prevented all of that if he had gone with his gut feeling and impeached Donald Trump. So what happened, right? I think that's a big question. Both these guys were ready and willing to go. Senator Lindsey Graham on the floor of the Senate telling us enough is enough, I'm done, count me out. Well, according to the authors, it was the dumbest thing ever that made Lindsey Graham change his mind. Because according to them, Lindsey Graham was walking through an airport and, as they say, it was two MAGA freaks in that airport that started yelling at Lindsey Graham from afar, right? It's not even like they got up in his face. They're way over there, they're yelling at him, you suck, we hate you, Lindsey Graham, you're a traitor. So Lindsey Graham, because those two idiots at an airport, changed his mind. Went back to Donald Trump's side, became his cheerleader once again and said, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to impeach you. And Mitch McConnell, not being exactly, the kind to stand up really to his own party, said, okay, well, if I've lost Lindsey, I guess we can't do it. And he didn't do it either. So I guess the moral of this story is the reason this country and the entire Republican Party is on a downward spiral is because of two nut jobs at an airport. And the best part is, those guys know who they are. If you yell at Lindsey Graham in an airport, that's something you're going to remember forever. So these people, maybe it was two or three, it was only a couple, they changed the course of the Republican Party for the worse. So wherever those two people are, I hope you're proud. You've destroyed your own party. I'm proud of you. Hey, to be honest with you, what you've done to the Republican Party is amazing. I love that they're just absolutely imploding right now. But I'm sure Republicans would have something different to say to you, considering you've destroyed everything they've spent hundreds of years working to build.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.